Welcome to City Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. The local VA hospital has a new director, and you'll get to meet her. A company that provides training and jobs for the blind has a ribbon cutting. We were there. A Papillion business is involved in helping our military personnel who are far away from home stay connected to their loved ones back here in the States. Here comes City Happenings for the week of April 16th.
Thanks, Mayor Black. The VA hospital has a new director, and she wants all veterans to know that medical services are improved and unique.
The VA Nebraska-Western Iowa healthcare system offers a wide range of integrated medicine services, which include not only medical services, but psychosocial services, mental health services, and they deliver those services in integrated care teams that are interdisciplinary. This is a very powerful medium for promoting health and wellness because people are addressing with veterans things that reach sometimes beyond what we think of as traditional medicine, address sometimes vocational needs in the context of other kinds of healthcare needs, and certainly address aggressively mental health needs as well as medical needs. So the NWI system is uniquely suited to address a broad range of needs for veterans of all eras of service, but particularly people returning from our current conflicts have a lot of vocational needs, oftentimes have mental health needs, may have family counseling needs, may have community reintegration needs that exist side by side with their medical needs. If those other needs are not addressed, their medical needs may actually not be addressed fully or optimally as well. So it's a system that's really suited to treating the whole person. Veterans come to the VA with very, sometimes service-specific needs. The VA, again, is uniquely qualified to address service-specific needs. Those needs might include injuries related to their time in service, might also just address needs that tend to exist for veterans in general. So the VA, as you probably know, has a very robust prosthetics program, orthopedics program, things that often for service members go hand in hand with injuries either in training or in combat, and that other healthcare systems may not have quite the expertise with mental health disorders such as post-traumatic stress disorder related to military service. And those are some of the reasons why the VA tends to do a particularly good job with those medical needs, particularly associated with time in service. It's very fair to say this is not your granddad's VA, and that's a hard message to get out, and we always appreciate an opportunity to get that message out. The VA is a national leader in quality and safety, and this is a story that is simply not told enough. The Nebraska-Western Iowa VA healthcare system exists in the top quartile of all VAs in terms of performance metrics, so we're very proud of our performance. We're always seeking to do better, we're always seeking to learn more, but in fact we compete toe-to-toe with the private sector. We're very proud of that, and that's a difficult message to absorb. And to be fair, it's a difficult message to absorb because for many years the VA was not a good health care provider, was unresponsive, did not meet needs very well. This is a very hard historical image to erase, and it's a very important image to get past because there are terrific quality services out there that we are so eager to provide, and we want people to know our quality story.
Outlook Nebraska Inc. invited Mayor Black to its recent ribbon cutting. ONI promotes hiring and training of blind people.
So a little bit about ONI, and since our beginning in 2000, we've progressed a long ways. It is quite astonishing actually when I think back to some of the things we used to do, but we've advanced and we have a lot to celebrate about.
I just wanted to thank you for what you're doing too. A lot of blind citizens in every community, and while there's facilities in Omaha, you know, it serves a lot of residents of Papillion. So thank you very much for that, for the service. It's a little personal. My dad's got macular degeneration, and that came late in his life, so just recently have I understood the services that organizations like this provide. So I just want to thank you for what you're doing for the metro area. Thank you.
A Papillion business helps our military people overseas and says you can be part of it.
Cell Phones for Soldiers was started about 8 years ago. A couple of kids started it. They noticed there's a fellow overseas. He spent about $7,000 calling home, and they wanted to do something, so they emptied out their piggy bank and they started this not-for-profit organization, a 501c corporation, and Liberty Tax Service immediately attached onto that. And we do tens of thousands of cell phones come to Liberty Tax Service every year, and they get turned in for approximately 100-minute calling cards every time. So we're used to doing probably about 1,000 cell phones per office per year type of thing. So if you multiply that times 4,400 offices, that's a lot of soldiers calling home. So I think it's a good thing for us to attach to. Great. I've been delivering flyers for the last couple of days anyways to the businesses in the local area. I've got boxes in here if anybody has a business that'd like to participate in that. I've got drop boxes with a little sign that says put your cell phones in here for the Cell Phones for Soldiers. I got those made up inside. So if you want to take those, bring them back at the end of the tax season, we'll make sure that they get shipped off, and next year you can come in and get a new box if that's something that you're interested in.
We thank everyone who took advantage of our annual spring cleanup. The cleanup shows how much Papillion residents care about keeping their city clean and safe. And a big thank you to our staff for their professional and can-do approach despite Mother Nature posing a challenge for the second year in a row. We'll offer another cleanup event this fall. If you haven't registered for the city's annual half marathon, please do. Go to the Recreation Department webpage on the city's website. There's also information right here on Papillion. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.